There is a heavy feeling around this team right now. Something that goes beyond wins and losses. Something that feels like the soul of this locker room is quietly shifting. And if you are a real Bengals fan, you need to pay attention to what is happening with Andre Iosivas. Because this story is bigger than one receiver. This is about what happens when the people who are supposed to cheer for a player become the reason he stops caring. Iosivas has always been the smiling kid from Princeton. The gregarious, high-energy guy who lit up a room. But something has changed. He is entering a contract year, and the vibe is completely different. He has cut off the outside world. He has explicitly said he is done caring what people think about him. And when you hear why, you understand immediately. After a few drops, his DMs were flooded with people telling him to kill himself. That is not criticism. That is not tough love from frustrated fans. That is something that should never happen to any human being regardless of what they do for a living. And now he is carrying that into 2026 with a who cares mentality. He is not playing for the city anymore. He is playing for himself. Now here is where this gets complicated for the Bengals. A focused and angry Iosivas could be an absolute weapon. A detached one could be a real problem. Zach Taylor is putting a positive spin on it publicly, praising his growth and calling him a veteran in his approach. But you can feel the distance in Andre's own words. He is not expecting an extension. He is not expecting to be back. He already knows this is likely his final year in Cincinnati. And when a key piece of your receiving rotation is already emotionally checked out of the franchise's future, that sends ripples through the entire building. The roster picture makes it even clearer. The Bengals drafted Jamari Burton in the 3rd round, and then Colby Young in the 4th. Every year this organization has been quietly grooming his replacement. Iosivas sees it. He knows the math. Young is big, physical, and locked in on a cheap rookie deal for the next 4 years. That realization can push a player one of two ways. It can light a fire that produces the best football of his career. Or it can make him play safe, protect his body, and quietly audition for his next team. That is the tightrope Zach Taylor has to walk every single day between now and February. And this is where the stakes become real for this Super Bowl window. Joe Burrow needs every single weapon mentally locked in, not just physically present. If Iosivas is playing with a me against the world chip that includes the fan base, what does that do to the huddle in a playoff game? Imagine a crucial 3rd down in January, and the ball goes to a guy carrying the weight of death threats in his DMs and a franchise that has been drafting his replacement for 3 straight years. That is a heavy burden. And the Bengals cannot afford that kind of tension when they are trying to chase a championship. But here's the other side of this. Maybe this hardening is exactly what he needed. Maybe cutting out the noise and playing purely for himself unlocks something we have never seen from him before. Sometimes a player stops overthinking and just starts reacting. And when that happens, the game slows down and the talent takes over completely. The old Andre with the new thick skin could genuinely be a Pro Bowl-level weapon. That version of him is terrifying for opposing defenses. The truth is nobody fully knows which version shows up. And that uncertainty is what makes this one of the most fascinating storylines heading into the 2026 season. We are watching a young man's joy for the game being replaced by something colder and harder. Whether that evolution helps this team or fractures the chemistry is something we are all going to find out together. If you are not subscribed, yet hit that button now and join us for every step of this Bengals journey. What do you think? Does this new attitude make Iosivas more dangerous? Or does it worry you about his future in Cincinnati? Drop your answer in the comments right now.